Checkity check, check, check. Checkity check. Here we are for another stream. And this one will not go the way last night's did. I mean it, this time it won't. If you were watching last night's stream, you'll remember that I had a little bit of difficulty. That I lost my cool, of course, which does happen. I'm not immune to getting grouchy and upset about things. um, I kept the last night's stream up. I kept it up because it's accurate. I acted poorly, of course, and I wasn't gonna try to hide it and cover it up. I got, I let things get the better of me, and I threw a fit, basically. I threw a tantrum, and that happens. I'm not gonna try to excuse that behavior because it's not good behavior. I am gonna say I have had problems when I was younger. I used to have severe anger issues when I was younger, and that persisted up into my early 20s. I'm a lot older than that now. I might not look it, but I am. By decades. Okay, it's been decades since I was 20, and I got myself figured out. I got myself recentered. Because you can't act like that as an adult. I mean, people do, but you really can't. You know, and I'm like I said, I got this cold and it's got me unfocused and it's got me all over the place. I can't pay as much attention to things as I would like to. And so I ran into that boss last night and I freaked out. I flipped out, I freaked out. I got mad, I got angry. I just about rage quit the entire game. I did reload the save a couple of times. But that's why I don't play things competitively. That's why I don't do multiplayer games because I know myself. I get irrational. I've always had a problem with winning and losing. I can't. It's just something buried in my psyche that I recognize that about myself, and the best way I can address that is just to not put myself in those situations. Because I don't want to say the wrong thing to the wrong person who's just trying to play a game. And there are a lot of people out there who do trash talk and stuff in multiplayer games, and I don't want to get involved in that. Because I don't want to be the guy that flips out and gets mad. I don't want people to be successful in their bullying. So that's why I don't play competitively, and so I don't play like Dark Souls and stuff because it's designed to be difficult to a fault, and I can't. I'll get angry. I'll get angry. And that's definitely a me problem. I don't want to say, oh, the game's too hard. Well, yeah, sure, it's too hard for me because I'm the issue there. So every once in a while that comes out, and I work real hard to be a greater person than that. You know what I mean? So we all have our faults, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm not gonna freak out. If I get a boss that I don't know how to deal with, I'm gonna look it up separate. I'm gonna use my phone. I'm gonna do a search engine. And I'm gonna find out what do I gotta do instead of sitting here slamming my head against it and getting myself agitated. Which I should have done last night. But I just wanted to explain myself again. There's no excuse for it. I don't want to excuse it. I don't want people to think I'm just like, oh, well, that's just how I am. Because it is a character flaw. It is a problem. But it's not one of those things that you can just take medication for. It's a mental thing. It's not like I don't want to alter my entire personality that I tend to enjoy just to deal with that. If I'm a smart enough person that I can deal with that on my own, I just have to put forth the effort. And I just wasn't clearly putting forth the effort last night. I was just too much in the flow. But we're not doing that tonight. We're going to probably finish up Final Fantasy V and be prepared for Final Fantasy VI. So I've got my game, I've got you folks, I've got my 100 proof restocked. So all is right with the world today. I think I've got I did get the other 3 sealed weapons. And I went back to get the Kaiser Knuckles. So I think I'm set. I have to go to Istory Falls. So I have to go to an underwater cave in the underwater northwest. So we're going to go down here. And we're going to do that. And I think that's it right there, huh? So let's take a look. Cave, it says. It's just called Cave. Make sure my encounters are off, because I don't want to mess with any of that. I just want to keep on plowing forward. Oh, you just walk right into it. Okay. Actually, before I do this, let me save right here. Because I know these gargoyles by now. You gotta fight them both at the same time. Kick. Kick. Because they do what those pig things did. You gotta take them both out at the same time. Which is easier said than done. There we go. Easier said than done, but there we go. Now let's go back outside and save that we did that. Let's cheese this system a little bit. And let's take our cottage, get our magic and our stuff built back up. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay, so I need to find passages and find pits, so... So I'll need to switch... that... to find passages. She's got black magic, so I'm going to want to keep that. Take the time magic off briefly, because that shouldn't mess with that. And then find pits. So find pits and find passages. Okay. Here we go. So we got all that done. There's chests over there. There's a chest there. Oh, that just goes down there. Okay. Oh, I see, because you gotta do all this stuff here. Contains a turtle shell. Can't hold anymore. So how do I get down to that then? Oh, you gotta go around the other side. Okay. Bit of a goofy thing here. Ether. Okay, so got those two. Gotta get the chest over there. So I gotta do this right. There we go. Yep. Oh, well, this one's simpler. Air knife, huh? So I like Air Bud. Only it's a knife. What a dumb joke. get all the chests here? Looks like I did. Alright, let's keep on going here. Oh boy. Alright, we'll do that. We'll go this way. Probably gotta use this switch to turn off that waterfall. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay. So, what is this? There another chest over there? There is. Okay. So which way down there do I need to go? Does it matter? Oh, there's a spot over there. Okay. Goliath tonic. Don't much care for the tonics. Ruin blade, huh? Oh, well, that's cool. So now I'm gonna go over here, right? Okay, going over here. So far, we're doing well. This cat's still screaming at me, because this is his nightly scream time, I guess. We got chests over there, and I got a chest up there. Well, this looks pretty simple, actually, you know? Doesn't look like it's going to be problematic at all. No, I say that, and then it becomes problematic, probably. But whatever. We're just going to roll with it this time. We're not going to freak out. If you're tuning in because you thought it was funny, and you want to see me be mad again, I'm not going to be mad again. I might get irritated if it's an irritating boss, but I'm not going to get mad again. Reflect ring. So how do I get over to there now? Come on, dude, lay down. Thank you. Here, lay down right there. That's good. That's good, little man. Big fat man of a cat. Alright, so how then do I get over there? Doesn't matter? Do I just give up on that chest? Is there another way after I come down here? Let's see. Everybody's full of stuff, so I can just save. It's easy peasy so far, right? Oh, I'll probably go up there to do that. There's the pits. I don't want to go in the pits. Oh, there's a chest down there. Well, I'm going to go up here first. I got to do this. There we go. Simple. Enhancer. What's enhancer? Oh. Increases the wielder's magical power. So if I used that on the mage... So if I gave her... equip swords, then I could give her that. She'd have increased magical power, and she'd have a good weapon to fight with. So that might be worth doing when the boss comes around here. Maybe. No, I didn't want to go on that. Oh well. Oh, sneaky. Titan's axe. Hey, that's cool. Aegis shield. Oh, well that was nice. Feel my shuriken. That did some damage. Good thing I got all these potions. Okay, is there anything else in here? There's that. Well, that's pointless, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, I'm trying to get up here for a minute, right? 'Cause there's a chest there. Artemis's bow. That's cool, it's giving me all these weapons. I mean, don't really need them, but it's cool. 12,000 gil. I can always use more money. I'm gonna be a gillionaire. He's a gillionaire. Okay, so that wasn't the way to go there. So that means... How do I get out of here then? Because I came in from here, right? And that led me to that. Why don't I save just to say that I did that? Okay, I got that done. So don't fall in the pit. I guess we'll go back down in here. Maybe there's a way out of this room that I didn't see. I gotta use these pits, right? I imagine there's nothing else to do. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, that's cool. How do I get out that way? Do I not get out that way? Oh, because you gotta go around. So if I go up through here... I'm just gonna investigate this here. That washes you out, so I probably shouldn't do that until I've done this. Now we gotta see what kind of crappy boss fight we got, huh? Let's see what kind of crappy boss fight we got. So let me... He's got the dual wield. She's got the fine pits, which I won't need. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. And then she's gonna want... What should I use? There should be something like specific. It's a good question. It's a great question. I already have that, so I should probably do that, so I can do my haste and stuff. And she's got that. And everybody's happy. Okay, let's see what we got this time. Really? Oh, at the end you fight Leviathan. Hand it over to me. Just for us monsters. Oh, sucks to be you, dude. Okay. Well, I hope this isn't terrible, but we're gonna try it. That. Tangle, of course. Attack. Attack. White magic. Suna. This is more of a standard fight, I think. Do that. Ooh. Well. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a standard fight. You don't gotta worry about that. So there's no chance of me getting frustrated about that. Reflect ring, that's cool. And now we get Leviathan as a summon. I don't really use the summoner, but, you know, maybe I'll change my mind before the end. Oh, pardon me, got a crick in my neck there. Alright, now we gotta go get the last 3 weapons. Whee, out we go. Keep those off. Back through the cave. To the submarine and the airship and the whatever this thing is. Yeah, I know you're upset. Why don't you stop, huh? Alright, so... rest a while, yeah. Okay, so there's 3 things I can do before I do the last end bit. So I'm gonna do those. I don't need to do that. Phoenix Tower on the south side of the desert. Huh. So Phoenix Tower is a 30-floor tower. My goodness. It's in the desert. Where in the desert? On the south side of the desert. Big desert on the northeast corner. Oh, don't go across there. Phoenix does not. On the south side of the desert. Oh, right there, okay. Can I land here? I can't. So you have to take the black chocobo to fly over there. Because it can land in the desert. I guess. So up we go. It's the chocobo music, of course it is. Okay, so but I can't do that. So is there like a forest or something I gotta land in? Because usually there's a... Okay, you gotta land in this forest here. Okay, so we're gonna go down there. Going down there. We're gonna see if we can get Phoenix as a summon. It's a 30-floor tower. So before we do that, let's do a save. Make sure we're saving. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Okay. We got that. So let's do this. Nothing else in this room here. So let's do that. Did left last time. Let's do right to end its boss battle. Or a fight of some kind. Liquid flame. Fight. Suna. Attack. Oh, okay. No big deal. Let's try right again. Okay. Didn't think they were going to trap me twice in a row. Found that. To throw it and elixir. And then it leaves, so I guess you're fine. Phoenix down. I don't want to do that too often because I don't want to lose my elixirs. "30 floors should go pretty easy, huh? Alright, let's try left again now. Alright. And left. And right. I'm not doing that because I don't want to give them my elixirs. I don't care what's in your pots. And left. Left. And right. I think there's a pattern. I think it's left, left, right every time. But we'll find out eventually. She's probably supposed to fight a whole bunch of monsters up here, and I'm just not. Like, who cares? Left. Left. Pattern's still working so far. Right. The pattern is still working. I'm all about patterns. I like patterns. I'm good at recognizing patterns generally. If I'm paying attention. Oh, and they broke it up there, of course. Give it a Blizzaga. That should do that. Okay, good deal. Alright. Well, I guess I can't rely on that anymore. But let's see if the rest of the pattern works. Okay, yeah. Plus the magic pots. Left. left. Right. See, the pattern went back. So, interesting. Interesting. Bandercool, whatever that is. Let's just beat the snot out of it. It's fine. You suck. You did suck. Okay. Here you. Here are you. How interesting. It's leaving. Okay. Here you. There you. He wants to help you. How's that gonna help? He just leaped to his death. Oh, he's gonna turn to the Phoenix, huh? That's really weird. How did you know we were gonna come here? Oh my gosh. Hey, well, life for life is not usually the best way to do it. And that's how you get Phoenix. You don't actually have to fight it. Oh, well. Tragic. Okay, does anybody have time magic? I don't think so now. Yeah, she has the time magic, so okay. Okay. I said it like that. Here we go. See, no explosions so far. We're doing good. We're doing so good now. We're doing better. We're doing well. We're doing very well, is what I would say in an accent that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Dun, dun, dun. It's nice that this Chocobo has this mariachi band here for us to listen to during the flight. No, I can't go over those mountains. And in the forest we go. Okay. So, I should probably go in the Phantom Forest so that I can buy the Phantom Village, so I can buy potions. Or not potions, I can buy cottages. I can buy elixirs. What do you got? You got? Oh, that's right, you don't have cottages here for some weird reason. Let's get 10 more elixirs, because those might come in handy. I should have enough cottages to get through the rest of the game. It's really not that big a deal, is it? It's not that big a deal. So let's go out of here. Let's go in here. And we'll go down there. And we'll go down. Well, no. over here to go to this town so that we can just use their inn here. Which one? That one. 10 Gil Night. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now let's go. Now we gotta go fight Bahamut. He's always kind of a troublemaker, that King of the Dragons. But that's fine. We're gonna... Alright, we'll go this way. That's fine. Whatever. We're gonna go fight him to get him as a summon. Because he's up on this mountain up here. To the north mountain that we've been to before. But can I land anywhere close to it? Or do I have to get the Chocobo again? I probably have to get the Chocobo again. Ah, dang it. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Yeah, I gotta go get the Chocobo again. Dang it. Alright. Okay, we'll do it again. Me and the Chocobo with the mariachi music. By the Chocobo Mariachi Band. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. At least Fat Chocobo hasn't been in this game yet that I've seen. Fat Chocobo, my goodness. What the heck is wrong with you? Where are we at? We're at almost 40 minutes. So with Bahamut. I don't know. Still don't know how you say it. I don't much care. Bahamut. We should be able to just do some grinding to finish off, and then all that's left after that is the Interdimensional Rift, which is the end part of the game. Which there's a lot to it, and we'll save that for the next time. Oh man, we went to this way early in the game. I didn't realize how long it's been. Pardon me, my throat's kind of messy. Gotta go around these. Don't want to touch them. They'll poison you. Let's do a save, because that's the smart thing to do. Check all our stats. We're all good. Excuse me, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with all that, but oh well. Here comes the King of the Dragons. I'm gonna fight you. Gonna fight you now, eh? Okay, let's do it. Just pound on the damage. Oh, Meteor doesn't do a whole lot, huh? Okay. Holy does. Yay! A standard boss fight. Isn't that nice? Just a normal, damaging boss fight. Isn't that fantastic? Good deal. Does that mean we win? Yes, we did. I thought sometimes you have to wonder because maybe they'll do like a double thing with like, oh, you think you've defeated me? You have not, and they'll have a new form. Achievement: Field Research Advanced. Completed 50% of the bestiary in entries. Yeah, only 50% because I've skipped a lot of monsters. I've skipped a lot of monsters. Let's teleport out of here. Alright, back to that chocobo. Back to that chocobo. And now that we've done all that, let's see. I'm gonna try and see if I can fight in this desert here. I'm gonna see how this goes. Hey, Landcrawler. Use Maelstrom, I know. He's tougher than the other version. He does a lot, but you know what? It's not worth it. So... what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my usual grind spot way back down south. Because that's fine. I am not going to go across the rifty thing. It's over there. That's fine. So it's been a lot more successful compared to last night. And once again, like I said, my behavior last night is not excusable. I'm not going to apologize because I did it, it happened, and I'm not looking for people to be like, oh, well, you should ask us for forgiveness. I don't know why anybody would want to be free. I don't know why any of that would matter. But, you know, it's just, it was uncalled for. It was uncalled for, and so I'm glad tonight went well. Glad tonight went well. So we're just gonna fight. And not worry about anything else. Eh? Yeah, because I get just as much experience here as I would have that other place. So we're going to grind here for a few minutes and then call it a night. So thank you to everybody who tuned in. Appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who kept tuning in even though I had my meltdown yesterday. We're going to try not to have those in the future. I can't guarantee it though, because sometimes I get mad. I get irrational. You know, it happens. Again, it's a character flaw. But, I'm... back in the day, I would have thrown a controller across them, which is not healthy behavior. It's not... if you want to make fun of that, then you're well within your rights to be like, look, this guy, he's throwing controllers, ha ha ha. You know, because that's childish behavior. I've I've broken controllers before, and I actually scratched a disc that was in my Xbox 360 at the time that belonged to somebody else. I scratched their disc. That was Darksiders, by the way. The first Darksiders game. When you're doing... There's a boss fight where you're fighting these worms in this desert around this tower, and you're on a horse. I got so frustrated with it, I just threw the controller, it hit the game system, the laser scored us, burned a circle right into the disc. The disc was unplayable after that, and you know what, that was my fault. That was uncalled for. Nobody should be like that with a game. It's a video game, come on. Like, it's not that serious. I made it that serious, but it's not that serious. It isn't. So, I ended up having to buy him a new game. He didn't ask me to, but I was like, you know what, there's no reason. Because he never finished the game. Like, I got a lot farther in that game than he did. It was too hard for him. But, I was just like, you know what, I owe you this, there's no way. I eventually finished that game, but my goodness. Talk about your difficult games. But that's why I don't play games like Dark Souls. Because I don't have the temperament for it. They're obviously not games for me. And that's fine. I'm not the type of person to go out and be like, they shouldn't make games like that because it's not fair. You know what? It doesn't have to be fair. Plenty of people out there love Dark Souls. Plenty of people out there love Elden Ring. All that stuff. I don't. I don't play them. I don't like them. And I have that choice. I'm okay not to play them. Other people equally have the choice to play what they want. And that's more than fair. As long as I'm not going out and trying to boycott and trying to tell people not to make these games anymore, it's not a problem that I don't like them or that I don't play them. You know, it's not a big deal. It doesn't affect anybody else. They can enjoy playing their games. I can enjoy playing my games. There's other games that I have played on super high difficulty. I just said on I had a stream for Outriders not long ago in my in-between when I think on my game-a-thon, maybe, my Black Friday game-a-thon. I said, and I mean it, I did do this, before they upped, it had 20 magic difficulties. Magic difficulties? What are we? I read magic on the screen and I added that to what I was saying. That's how scattered my brain is. The game has 20 difficulties initially for the end game. On level 20, that's the minimum you have before you can fight the final end game boss of the whole game, which is the dude in the storm. You fight him in the main game, but he has an extra end game thing after the fact with an entirely different fight sequence, and you have to activate these crystals and do these things and fight off a bunch of minions who are extra difficult. And he was at level 20. Which initially, when the game was released, was the highest you could battle him at. And I did that. I put in the work. I built up the character. I did that. Now there's 25 levels, and I'm working on those. So I am not averse to doing difficult things. As I've said before, I played Dead Space 1 and 2 on their hardest difficulties, and I have defeated them both. It wasn't easy, but I've done it. And some games like that I can do. I can challenge myself, and I can do that. I like to do that, but other games I can't. I can't, and I don't like it. Like Dark Souls is just outside of... It's outside of that for me. So occasionally I'll get into something like this where it'll have a boss fight that's difficult because it has to be difficult because they know that somebody like me would have overleveled. They predicted my arrival way back in the 80s. I was around in the 80s. I don't know what I'm I was around for all of the 80s. I experienced the entirety of the 80s. But as far as like my playing games, I didn't play games until probably the 90s. So when you throw a curveball at me, I get upset about it. But there's no reason to be upset. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's not real life. It doesn't change anything about what I do in real life. Right? So anyway. Circle back around. Like, whatever that lady's name is. We'll circle back around to that. I'm gonna grind this out. Probably until I get these folks to 99. Before I do the last bit of the game. Because I don't want to be caught unprepared. So if that takes too long in my off time, then I'll probably do what I did with the last one. I think I did this with 4, because 4... I'm probably going to play a couple games in between for stream, for entertainment value, so that you guys don't have to see me just grinding this out back and forth. Because this is basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down this stretch, up and down there, fighting these monsters to get to level 99. Real boring. So, like I said, what I'll do is I'll do that in my off time, and for the stream, I'll do something entertaining. I'll play a different game. I got plenty of other games. I just re-downloaded Shadow Warrior 3, which, if you've seen any of the Shadow Warrior games, it's a good game. It's not as good as 2. I don't know if it's as good as 1 or not. I never really decided. It's okay. 2 was the best one. 2 was the best. And you know, that's a funny thing. The second game in a 3-game series is usually the best one. What's up with that? As Jerry Seinfeld would say, what's up with that? But probably in a different, better way than that. That's funnier. I've had this now, so now I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in a good mood. I got my 100 proof. I'm in a good mood, even though I still don't feel good. I'm feverish. I got a cough a little bit, but I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We're all doing alright. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? People who are watching the stream. You can still leave me comments after the fact if I'm not actively broadcasting. I know people watch the stream after the fact because I've seen the numbers. And I also know people watch it on YouTube. You can comment. It's cool. As long as you're not a jerk about it, I don't care. Go ahead. Comment. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. But whatever. Whatever. Who cares? I'm doing the thing here. I am feeling better because I got the accent back. The accent's stupid. Stupid. It's a stupid accent. It's dumb, but people like it. I don't know. Do you like it? I don't know. Nobody's ever said. They just completely ignored it, probably because they're just like, it's awkward for us to talk about you and your bad accent. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna keep doing it until you tell me to stop. And then if you tell me to stop, I'm gonna do it extra more. I don't know. Maybe. It's one of the only accents I have that's okay. It's also one of the only accents I have that's not straight up offensive. Because I understand how people feel sometimes about regional dialects. Sometimes they get kind of like, well, that's not appropriate. But that's fine. Whatever. I don't want to deliberately make somebody upset. I'm not going to worry too much about being offensive because I'm kind of an offensive person just by who I am these days. But I'm not going to go out of my way to deliberately trigger you, as they would say. Unless you're a goblin who lives in Tacoma, in which case then you got no rights at all. All bets are off if you're a goblin living in Tacoma. so many luminous robes. How many do I got now? Like, where is it? Where is it? I gotta find out now. How many luminous robes do I have? I'm gonna have to sort because I don't see them. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Shields, helms, gold mail, crystal armor, golden armor. 23 luminous robes, because I keep fighting these people that drop them, but I don't use them. That's silly. That's funny. That makes me laugh. 23 luminous robes. I'm gonna just stitch them all together into a luminous flag. American flag, because we live in America. I'm not super for 24. I'm not super patriotic. I live here, and so I deal with it. There's plenty of problems I have with the country, but I'm not gonna get into that because this is not the forum for that. I don't do politics on my Twitch gaming. I don't. Anybody who does is irresponsible. I said it. I did. I'm not taking it back. I missed a slug. How can you miss a slug? You goober? What the heck is wrong with you? Anyway. 25. I got 25 luminous robes. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna use a cottage and I'm gonna save. And then we're gonna be done. 25 luminous robes. I gotta sell those. I don't need them. I don't need them. And I'll probably get more. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll probably go through the last bit of this game and we'll try to finish it off. Tomorrow is Monday as of this recording, so we're going to try to do that. Then we'll have a day's break. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that because I'm going to try to grind out these levels. Because I'm at what? Level 67, 66, so I got to get to level 99. So I don't know when we'll do the next of this. I'll play other things in the meantime to kind of, have something fun to watch. If you haven't done so yet, please go to my YouTube channel, Spider Does Things on YouTube. Subscribe, watch some videos, drop some likes. I am beyond pleased with the number of people watching my streams there. Even the video from yesterday with the blow up, because of course people see you blow up and they think it's hilarious. And I can't fault you for that. So, that got a ton of views. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Please keep on going and help me get monetized. And I will reciprocate and help you in what you got going on. Okay? Until then, of course, that's all I got. I'll see you tomorrow. If I can push my buttons.